There's a thing called talent, and we don't have it. We are the Bro Force Squad podcast coming at you from the Big A to give you a league-famous movie commentary on Angels in the Outfield. Now we have our movies paused at the Disney Pictures logo is fully up on the screen. Now let's go around the horn and meet the team. Playing first and leading off for us today is Jeff Hornacek. Now, Horns, I understand that you love cat brains. Can you explain why they're so delicious?
Look, man, when you're raised the way I was by 17 women in a convent, you tend to get a few different meals in your belly than most. But I think we need to lay some ground rules here, all right? Let's keep the profanity down because Joseph Gordon-Levitt is in the dugout tonight. I mean it. No swearing.
Well, that's going to eliminate, all of Geiger's speech tonight. But I guess we'll introduce him anyway. Playing right field and batting cleanup is Matthew F. Geiger. Now, Geiger, I know that you played college ball. Can you tell us, tell the fans what about that time that you saw an Angel in the Outfield?
Yeah, absolutely. Wait, I just lost it. Wait, I just got it again. Okay, it was a time I wasn't playing, of course, because I never played in college, but we just prayed to God that it would rain out because we got really drunk the night before and bought a bunch of hookers. So that's the last time I saw it. And if you guys are just watching this to skip church, you're going to learn a lot about a bunch of different religions.
Fair enough. All right, guys, remember we are paused on the Disney Pictures logo is fully up, and we are going to the ballpark in 3, 2, 1, play ball.
Let's play some ball! Oh, that's from Rookie of the Year, actually. Never mind.
Yeah, that's the complete wrong movie.
Yeah,
but you should check out our Rookie of the Year commentary.
Yeah, we already did that movie commentary.
Yeah, if you like movie commentaries about 90s baseball movies with ridiculous fucking premises, check it out. What was it about?
To these pictures, too? Remember, I always wondered, where the fuck is this guy walking to?
Well, away from Hollywood, apparently, because they're done making fucking movies. Dude, the 90s, we say this every movie commentary we do. The opening credits of the 90s were so fucking sick. I bet every studio had a guy just to come up with the opening credits.
Danny Glover's the only actor good in this, so we just do Danny Glover, Angels in the Outfield, and the rest of the spares.
It's kind of crazy to think of all the fame. Like, at the time, you look at the people on paper in this, and Tony Danza was the first build. That's how you know it's fucking old. Over McConaughey, Adrian Brody.
Well, there's nobody good after him. I mean, I don't know who Brenda... I think she's the bird lady from Angels in the Outfield, too.
Ben Johnson, that guy's my neighbor. All right.
Just Good and Levitt, who's he? He hasn't made any movies.
That's got to be JP, right? J.O. Sanders?
O.J. Sanders? Maybe he changed his name. This was 94. Hart during the O.J. case.
Milton Davis Jr. is before Matthew McConaughey. What kind of fucking alternate universe is this?
And Christopher Lloyd. McConaughey's not even mentioned.
Or Adrian Brody, who won an Oscar, by the way. Banner, this is your home away from home of some sorts here.
I love the Angels. I don't understand why you guys don't like them. They're great.
JP just said maybe his dad's in heaven. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's in prison, but it's fine.
People have different names for it, though.
Why would you just assume that his dad's in prison, Geiger? I don't
Well, he could be a lot of places. I just picked one of them.
For instance, I got you.
This is awesome, too, because anyone who is an Angels fan, they know L.A. or Anaheim, it's a baseball town. People live and die by the Angels.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing else to do there. Weather sucks. There's no surfing. No hot chicks.
But I think all of those things do exist,
Yeah.
though.
No, it's a great weather town.
Where are they at now? They look like they're in Mississippi. Is Anaheim that shitty of a town?
This is a part of Anaheim you don't get to see too often, unless, you're
that
like...
dude needs to slow down. Kids run on this street.
These are stupid questions kids ask. Yeah, JP, go down to the courthouse and legally change your name to Foster, okay? It could happen is JP's fucking motto. He just won't shut up about it. Look at this shirt. Brenda Frick,
I mean,
bringing
I
the
can
90s.
think of worse. I can think of worse ones to, worse mottos to live by.
I don't know. If you live in a foster home, it just seems like really difficult.
Roger's hair is so awesome. Where are you at right now? Has the bird lady came in yet?
By bird lady, do you mean badass
Home
90s shirt lady?
Yeah, from Home Alone.
Oh, yeah. She is in Home Alone.
Is she in the scene yet?
Oh, my God. Dermot Mulroney is his dad? I fucking forgot about this.
What else is he in?
He's in My Best Friend's Wedding. He's in a couple other things. He fucking owned the 90s. This was basically his look in the 90s.
It's a good look for him. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Got him plenty of pussy. Why not? Why change? Don't change what's working.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt was a fat-faced fucking kid. Nothing's cooler than putting a cigarette out on your knee. Nothing says, I don't give a fuck. There's an ashtray right next to you. Yeah, I know. I saw it.
Yeah, I know. But she just cleaned it, so I decided to put it out on her floor. It's so nice of him, though, to see his son that he doesn't take care of before the Molly Hatchet concert that's down the street tonight.
Wow. You know, for someone who hasn't paid child support in ever and doesn't have a stable job, and quite frankly, his parole officer's wondering where that piss sample is, he's really up to date on the standings of the American League West.
Chain on his wallet.
Everybody's got a hobby.
He listens to sports talk radio while he's driving his Harley to the strip club.
I did what I could with you. Yeah, okay, well. What's he saying right now? I think my subtitles are off.
Oh, he's asking where his pickup is, and he said he'd trade the bike in. It's better for traveling and slaying pussy. So that's what the car dealer told him anyway.
He said slang pussy in the movie?
Well, if you want to sell a car, so great.
Well, see you when you're grown up, but probably not.
No helmet either. You don't need one. I mean, you don't have a kid,
It's the 90s.
technically. It's like, so if the Angels win the pennant, I get my dad back. Pretty simple.
That's how I got my dad back.
Congrats on that, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
God, this guy's a number 5 starter if I've ever fucking seen one.
His name's something Gage, I think.
Bass.
No, Bass is the other dude that's in Walking Tall.
What is it with fucking... Yeah, if his name is Bass, there's too many fish names on the Angels. We got salmon, trout, bass.
That's McConaughey's ball. Center field calls off everybody.
Man, Knox is not having it, guys. Yeah, because that's the pitcher's fault. Banner, where's
I love
this...
Danny Glover in this movie. Could definitely buy him as a baseball manager.
Banner, is there really a tree like this in left field where you can just climb up it and watch all the games?
There used to be. They cut it down after this movie. They're like, fuck, people know about it now.
Yeah, we've been exposed. Think about how much money we lost in ticket revenue from that thing.
The pitcher actually has a point here. I mean, he just pitched an easy fly ball. It's like not really his fault.
You know what? I like the fire and the passion. There's a lot of last place teams that wouldn't charge the mound to fight themselves.
Nope.
I love this. Blue Jays are like, it's not our fight. And they're like, oh, all right.
Sorry, knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best hitter on the Blue Jays would just get fucking knocked out anyway by a small second baseman if he went out there to fight.
Yeah. We have precedent for that happening.
Joey Bats.
He forgot his bat for that one.
can you throw someone out for beating up their own team?
Well, what's the security guard thing is you can't kick someone out if they're not in.
I think the tree's technically in the stadium.
Oh, so the security guard now, he's in charge of guarding the parks around the ballpark? Makes a lot of sense.
I guess. Danny Glover, like, he would be a good coach. Kind of like a Dusty Baker, maybe?
Definitely. Wait, what?
And this actor looks like he was in Scrubs for a while or something. This is great, too. If you've ever been to L.A., there's definitely a Southern Texas oil guy running fucking everything.
Every movie has this guy owning it, and every movie also has this fucking, wet under the ears statistician guy in the broadcast booth with you. Like, look, I'm just here to make a fucking name for myself, but I'm not going to cut any corners.
Does anyone know if Mitchell is actually the actor from Family Matters, who's the little Richie kid that Rachel has?
I don't.
Does anyone remember him? He has exactly the same hair.
Yeah, this catcher probably needs some more deli meats in the post-game spread. God, Adrian Brody, man, that schnoz really started growing after this film.
It did.
They got the wrong kind of salami. Again.
Doing rehab.
What is Puerto Rican Billy D. Williams doing in this movie?
He wishes.
Man, there's a lot of turmoil in this clubhouse, guys. There's a lost and found. What is this, a Walmart?
One more loss that could have been a win. Isn't that true about any loss, though?
No.
No, there's some losses that you're just not going to ever win. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Yeah, like an argument with my girlfriend. There's a guy there that looks like he should be in the NBA. Not the MLB.
Yeah, the 6'8" right fielder who's not even built.
Yeah, who's got like a 9-foot strike zone.
That's Bass Banner. He'll pitch next game.
And the game after that. It actually really bothers me. Back-to-back starters, and he goes into the 9th.
Yeah, now he is like Dusty Baker. He's running all his good fucking arms into the ground.
That dude looks like Michael Keaton's younger brother, too. The other guy. He's like the shortstop. Once again, the limo driver has a cowboy hat. Because there's a ton of cowboys in L.A.
Yeah, hey, Neil McDonough, can you do a little less right now? It's a little too much.
Do they want like a Jerry Jones kind of owner, or what were they trying to go with here? I don't get it.
I think they were actually going for kind of a Gene Autry owner who was the owner of the Angels at one point.
Oh, really? Who wore a cowboy hat?
Yeah.
In California? Okay.
Yeah, you like chicks, bro.
He even has like the Western, he's like, just hold on, partner. Your horse will take you through the rough times. I'm like, what?
There's a conversation.
Actually, Angels Stadium is on Gene Autry Road.
This is a guy that's California. This dude's California.
The fucking virgin with the bow tie. Ken Rosenthal light.
He's looking like a guy from ESPN that'd be covering the Angels.
He's like the Brian Windhorst of the Angels.
Except he actually fits in a suit.
Is that a Palm Pilot? Hell yeah.
Put my shades on. I know what you're thinking. Angry black captain. Ain't nothing but a goddamn stereotype. And I am black, and I work my ass off to be the captain. Sometimes I get angry, so suck a dick.
Man, aviators back then, it's just like fishing with dynamite, dude. I'm surprised. Chicks are probably going to start climbing over the left field wall here in a second. And see, just like that, you put the glasses on so you can fucking take them off.
He just punches everyone. It's awesome. That would definitely be a fine today.
For what?
Probably suspension.
Yeah, but wouldn't you punch fucking Ranch too? He's such a fucking douche.
I think I am Ranch in my real life.
I almost
Here's
introduced
Miguel,
Tiger.
a 12-year-old with a mustache.
Nothing wrong with that. Also, that 12-year-old son is also in the foster home. What an eclectic group of kids we got here.
We got a white kid whose dad doesn't want him, a black kid whose dad's in prison, and a Latino kid whose dad's in prison. We're all represented. We're all here.
Who would you rather be, the kid whose dad doesn't want you or the kid whose dad's in prison?
Probably the prison one, let's be honest with ourselves.
I don't know.
Because at least then you can tell yourself, like, yeah, but if he wasn't in prison, he would want to be my dad so hard.
Maybe.
Yeah, cat brains. Miguel didn't like cat brains. He's more like a refried bean kind of rice type guy.
Yeah, simple. Simple starches. Why does Joseph Gordon-Levitt look in every movie like he has the fucking weight of the world on his shoulders? You're 9 years old. Your dad doesn't want you. Deal with it. Go become like a beat cop in Gotham City. But first be an alien from another planet.
I don't understand either one of those references. I thought he was just a kid trying to make it in this tough world.
Guys, on a separate note, whenever we make it big and get our offices and we sleep there, can we have bunk beds like this?
As long as I get top
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
So we could just like talk about pod ideas before we go to bed?
Yeah.
Don't we do that anyway?
Yeah, we do. We're on a 3-way call every night before we go to bed. Our wives hate it, but so is the business.
Look, you think we like this? It's work.
Look at Gordon Levitt. He's just...
When she's like, did you say your prayers?
Every kid should take notice of this. If you're a Christian, which if you're listening to this, I got like an 80% chance you are. Whenever you pray to God, don't think for, food or water or your health. Just wish that the Angels could just get that last wild card spot. That's all you need to wish for, and everything will be fine after that.
Every night.
Your dad will trade his motorcycle, stop trying to get syphilis on the road, and just be a dad. Everything will be fine.
Just need dad to be a little more dad, you know? What's this monologue about? I'm trying to realign my subtitles, but I'm probably about to just give
his
up.
Motley Crue cassette tape for like something like a, I don't know, James Taylor or something, a little more suited for a dad.
He actually said he referenced Motley Crue, exactly.
Yeah. And of course he has like a trophy of him bucking on a Bronco right behind him to his left there. It's cool. Is his office in Texas? Like, I just don't understand this at all.
Do we have enough fucking leather in this office?
No shit. It's like, if this was the Rangers, I'd understand this owner, but I don't get this. His tie needs to be let down a little bit, too.
Yeah, like who... Yeah. Dude, come on, put a fucking tie on. Like, what is that? There's 4 inches between your belt and the end of the tie.
So apparently he was in Cincinnati and was a really good coach there. Who would he have coached? It would have been the 80s, probably. Maybe Griffey?
The Big Red
Griffey
Machine?
Senior?
Rob Brantley
Johnny
would have been
Bench.
there? Are you trying to tell me he was the manager over Lou Piniella? Bullshit. Bleacher seats. That's all that the Make-A-Wish would give these fucking kids.
Did they have bleacher seats in 94? At stadiums?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah. You see how he's dropping that bat head? Guys, is everyone taking notes on this?
He's letting it get deep, too. Hitting it at second base. just working on stuff.
He's like, hey, why don't you go kick fucking field goals for the Eagles instead?
We would honestly do that movie if anyone's head would ever want to watch it again. It's so terrible. So this is where Dan's character I don't really understand. So he's coughing because he smokes, but then he's also like threw out his arm because of pain pills.
Yeah, why can't you smoke and be addicted to pills? What's the problem?
I don't know either.
Say 94.
I didn't realize there was a problem.
He's just like, Jesus Christ, I hope this isn't the last movie I'm in.
Adrian Brody's only in. They were like, part your hair. Okay, you have the part. Like that's all.
He's not in the second half of this movie because his nose tested positive for PEDs.
Yeah, his nose was in the Mitchell report. It just said Adrian Brody's nose. Guys, good news. I've aligned my subtitles properly.
It's good.
That does not look like Adrian Brody. You know, I'm going to throw out let's start a rumor here on the Broforce Squad. After this movie, he had surgery to make his nose fucking bigger, because it grows from this. Neil McDonough is a psycho, and I dig it. I miss the old, like, 90s baseball player. Like, it wasn't quite a mullet, but you had your hair coming out the back of your cap. Banner, that's what you would do, is slide up to the mound coming into a game.
What do you mean I would do? Don't you mean I do? I'm a little confused.
What a power move right here in the booth. I wish we had a pitcher like this actually in the big leagues. How much fun would this be?
Oh, yeah. But there's not enough cocaine going around nowadays for that to actually happen, so...
This is their leadoff hitter? Fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's the 90s. They were all on roids, bro.
No, but I mean, like, dude, this guy isn't even Moneyball. Oh, he's swinging first pitch?
He's set dead red. He always leads him off with the first pitch fastball.
McConaughey is like Eric Burns. That's what he's reminding me.
So for a Disney movie, he's drinking tequila or scotch or whatever. It's kind of weird. Gary Sheffield, yeah.
Ranch is like, no, I just fell down the stairs. That's how this happened. That's got to be Sheffield, you know.
Is that a balk when he sets that much?
Is there anyone on base?
You can still balk without anyone on base. Isn't it a ball?
No. If you go to your mouth on the rubber, it's a ball. No chance, McConaughey. Track it. We've all seen something like...
McConaughey.
Guys, this is what
I always wondered if they had, like, a player called, like, you know, Muhammad Sadiq if the Angels were like, no, we can't touch him.
Yeah, he's not a free agent.
Like, he didn't really believe it.
Also, McConaughey jumped about 11 seconds before that hit the ground.
He's got some good air.
Hey, guys, the portly black woman behind them in the stadium, is she from the Pine Sol commercials?
Yeah, I was just going to say I've seen her from something, and you pinpointed it.
Like,
Pretty sure.
Commercials before.
Why does McConaughey always, like, no matter when they show him, his eye black is, like, faded out? Like, does he just put it on once at the start of the year and then never does it again?
He's sweating.
Yeah, it's called hard work.
It's Banner watching the Angels, this dude. This drunkard shit.
You know, it's always weird when you see someone at a sporting event by themselves. Right? So that'd be my first red flag.
Hey, can I get a timestamp?
Yeah, I just texted you it, but it's a little behind. I'm at 22:45. This guy, like, wants to grow the mullet, but he's also, like, you know, in the witness protection program, so he has to keep his hair cut.
Back to the Future came out in, I'll give you an answer.
It's like 86?
The great Christopher Lloyd.
I know, because he was, God, his dick was red hot right now.
Did anyone have more fun with their roles than Christopher Lloyd? I mean, there are people that are close. When?
85. So this is like 9 years later for him. And his hair and body has shown it.
Dude, he might have done all 3 Back to the Futures by the time this came out.
Yeah, is he dead, right?
No, he's not doing too well health-wise, but he is alive.
Just barely. All that time travel just really fucked him up.
It weighs on you. All that running from the Libyans is tough. Man, Al, you're all over the place. Al is definitely on cocaine, right? Can we just agree to that?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
In heaven, cocaine's legal, so... And it doesn't have any bad side effects.
God, that sounds great. That's what this guy needs, is another fucking beer, so he can go home and beat his estranged ex-wife.
Another dude you would never see at an LA Angels game is that guy. Maybe at a Boston game.
And how's this guy even going to act like he's not a pedophile when Joseph Gordon-Levitt touches him? Legally, he shouldn't even be within 50 feet of a kid.
See, I had no clue. I mean, I knew about LA when I was a kid, LA Lakers and everything like that. When I watched this movie, I'm like, man, it looks like a shithole. Like, it looks like the south side of my town. But that's the one thing. This is technically in Anaheim, though, right?
Yes.
This is the most confusing team ever. They're like the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
All right, guys.
Now they are. In '94, they weren't.
They were the California Angels.
They were in LA, right? In '94.
They were they've never switched stadiums. They have the same stadium from the '60s. They just keep switching names.
Guys, I have a problem. The most unrealistic thing in this whole movie so far, and yes, I know that an angel just came and inhabited the body of a 44-year-old construction worker, is that this guy
who's... black kid's dad didn't take care of him?
Yeah, well, that, I mean, is ridiculous. You might as well have dragons in the movie. But this guy's left-handed, and he wears only the batting glove on his top hand. Like, that's not even your follow-through hand. Why do you need the grip on? It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Or maybe breaking your bat and hitting a home run. Actually, didn't that happen in the steroid era once?
Bonds broke his bat once and hit a home run. But I mean,
it's impossible to break your bat if you hit the sweet spot. You have to hit it on the handle to break your bat.
Well, you just got proven wrong because I just saw it happen. So explain that. This guy next to Joseph Gordon-Levitt and then looks like he's contemplating murdering his ex-girlfriend the whole time. He's like, I shouldn't do it, but I need to do it. Like, he's going...
Fine Salt Lady commercial. She hasn't aged a day. She looks the same.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess when you're hideous and fat, it doesn't really matter.
Or still in Skarsgård.
True.
JP1.
It could happen.
JP's too much of a pussy, though.
Did he win it? Did he win a dad?
He's like 5, Banner. Jesus.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I love how Joseph Gordon-Levitt just takes the fucking ticket from him. Cool, I won now. This is one of the best lines ever about Mel Clark.
Who are you again?
Also, guys, it's Anaheim in the middle of the summer. Why the fuck do they both have hoodies on?
It's always like 80s there. This is right before the All-Star break, too.
And that's
like
cold?
July-ish. Into June.
I hate kids. Yeah, I guess that, because you have
So, Banner, there's stadiums in Anaheim, then, okay? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm like taking Banner's like role right now, where I'm fascinated on if they live off campus or not.
It's a big part of the plot. You gotta fucking lock that down.
That dude looks like he just got done safari hunting a fucking lion, but he's here to take the picture.
That guy looks like he writes Ugly Betty fan fiction, and he always has it on hand if you want to read it. I'm actually working on a few scripts. Okay, thanks, Dave. No, I mean, you can read them now. I'd rather not. We're at a Starbucks, and I'm just getting coffee. This is where Danny Glover's like, where can I get the meth that you're on?
I'm sure Danny Glover knows a dude or two in California.
He's like, so you know Dirty Mike. What?
The directing here with the sky is just fantastic, too. It's like our third scene we got.
Called cinematography. Heard of it? Because this director has.
And that house is just a shithole.
Yeah, there's no way DHS would allow them to have foster kids live there.
Well, DHS hasn't been around in a while. Case in point, the 31-year-old Mexican boy still living there.
Maggie just sewing another sweatshirt together. Why didn't she sew the fucking neck on Gordon Levitt's shirt? Because that's like a huge hole in there.
No, that looks cool. That could be a bullet hole.
That's called fashion, Geiger.
Heard of it?
Something you don't have?
Maybe Google it sometime. You know, the thing about Maggie, she's got to pay the bills somehow. She's actually just running a brothel next door. And when these kids are of age, you better believe they'll be part of the human sex trafficking game. And by of age, I mean...
This is just her minor league system, where she grows them up.
Exactly. You got to invest in developing talent. We all know that. Because she can't just go sign free agents. It's harder to kidnap kids every day.
Culkin's already over at the other one. She got him from Home Alone, too.
It's a great trade. She definitely won that trade.
See, what I don't get, so the angels came down, so his prayer was answered. So where's the scene where he prays for, like, a new bike, and the chick in, third grade that just grew tits to like him, and, like, candy? Like, why didn't he pray for more stuff? I mean, just don't stop. I mean, whenever you are winning at gambling, that's the time to put some more money on the table. You're red hot. The fat catcher. With the mohawk.
Don't all catchers have mohawks?
Yeah, they're all fat too. They're not athletes at all. They're just fat, which honestly never made any sense.
They just need to be a wall behind the plate,
I guess. Right? You need to probably be more athletic if you're a catcher, actually. Also, if Knox really knew about this, you know he'd be putting bets on games. He's got fucking Angels on his side.
Of course he would be.
Especially if he coached in Cincinnati, you know he knows Pete Rose. So he's one call away from like the best bookies in town.
He introduced Pete Rose to his bookie. Geiger, to your point about praying and asking for more, we all know for at least a split second, and it's fine to admit it now, when we were kids and watched this movie, we were thinking like, I would give up my parents if I could just get like endless wishes right now. Like, I'd be a fucking orphan if I could just ask for anything and get it. Especially if you get unlimited Jell-O. Not a bad life.
I would have given up my house for Sonic and Tails 2 on fucking Sega Genesis.
Is that the one that introduced Knuckles? God, that game was fucking awesome.
Knuckles was cool.
Who didn't want to be Knuckles growing up? I did.
It's a weird thing to say.
Do you disagree?
I didn't say that. I just said it's a weird thing to say.
I think I speak for all of us. Nothing displays poverty more than drying your clothes in your fucking front yard. You must that's the for sale sign equivalent of we're poor.
If it's 80 degrees out, though, it wouldn't take too long.
Do we have enough horizontal stripes on our shirts for these kids? Every fucking outfit. Look at the ones in the back, the ones they're wearing. My God.
I wonder what type of fabric softener Maggie uses.
Do you think Danny Glover accidentally...
Do you think she can afford fabric softener? That's cute.
Come on, Geiger. Can you buy that on food stamps?
The state's paying her.
How many times do you think Danny Glover accidentally went into Murtaugh and just said, I'm too old for this shit? And they were like, this is a rated G movie and there's 2 4-year-olds in front of you.
He says jackass in it. He already said it.
You know things are bad when you're asking orphans to come to the game, and it's not for a PR stunt. Just out of the kindness of your heart.
You'll do anything to win. That's fine. Okay, whenever this movie came out, honestly, how many people had Angels hats? I wanted one.
Well, I had one just because I'm an Angels fan, but, whatever. In fact, I still own several.
Do you have the CA hat?
No, I don't. I had the little A one, though, from the 70s.
I like the little A one.
Yeah.
With the halo around it?
Uh-huh.
That was
Okay.
cool.
I like the one that they did in the early 2000s, too, where the A is the wing.
Yeah, I really like that one, too. And there was a pinstripe jersey with it, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was when, Trout played for you. Or not
Salmon.
Trout.
Tim Salmon.
Tim Salmon.
And
Garrett
we had
Anderson.
Finley.
Darren Erstad.
Yep.
First baseman that led off.
And?
I don't understand the problem.
Kids just doing quirky shit. Classic Disney.
So if you guys are listening at home, I hope it's nighttime. I hope you guys are drinking, getting drunk. As we're recording this, though, it's the middle of the day, and I gotta say, guys, I'm one Leinenkugel Summer Shandy in, and I'm fucking ready to go.
I'm 2 Tecate Lights in, because we're in California, where a lot of the Hispanic, community is,
Yeah,
so I'm trying to relate.
We film all these on location, obviously. We have the budget for the Bro Force Squad to just fly out wherever we need to.
Find your beach, man. Look at Brody.
Stop trying to reference Point Break in everything we do.
No, Adrian Brody.
Oh.
But I will reference Point Break more if you want me to.
Those are some pretty bad hacks, I gotta be honest. I hope he's a pitcher.
Has anyone seen Angels in the End Zone with, I believe it's Matthew Lawrence and Christopher Lloyd?
It's so
No,
bad.
but I'd be open to watching it if I was drunk.
No,
It's
you're
kind of
not.
sad because his dad dies on the way home.
At least his dad was in the picture for a little bit. We're
That's
progressively
true.
getting better.
I guess. JP's like, oh, yeah, what's that like? That seems cool.
Oh, your
Yeah.
dad died that you knew and that was in the picture? Huh, tell me more.
It's like, yeah, my dad died yesterday. Oh, in prison? No, I actually knew him my whole life. He's actually pretty cool. Oh, what's that like?
This is where Christopher Lloyd's like, look, I can't give you the score, but I can give you the prop bets. Take under 9, all right, for the game. I would take Angels minus 130. I didn't say that, but that's the money
didn't
line.
say it.
It looks good to me. I don't know.
And also, if you had a fantasy baseball team right now, Jesus, dude.
Pick up every Angel you can.
I still don't understand why we have our starting pitcher starting 2 games in a row.
He's a knuckleballer, maybe? I don't know. That's the best I can come up with.
That's not even that good.
What's a better explanation than he's a knuckleballer?
The rest of our pitching staff is that bad.
Well, Knox has been known to just run pitchers into the ground. Look at Mel Clark. He can't even lift his dick to pee with his fucking right arm.
To be fair, his dick has done enough work the past 15 years being a stud in the big leagues that just may not be able to function anymore on its own. There's a guy in the stands behind him that just has a plain yellow hat. Like, what the fuck is that? Why you even wear that out?
He's like, I'm not sure
He's a
which
hipster.
team I'm going to cheer for, but I'll let you know something. They're going to have to earn my fandom.
I got both teams' hats in this bag, and we're going to make a decision around the 3rd inning. So make your sales pitches right now. Like, dude, no one gives a shit. And why is Danny Glover acting like some kid flapping his arms would be so crazy? You know the shit kids do at baseball games?
Kids do it. I still fucking do that
Exactly.
shit.
Kids do weird stuff at games. Sometimes they don't even wear pants. Banner, what kind of chips are those?
They are jalapeno kettle chips.
Can I ask you a question? That photo you sent before the game was very enticing. Did you keep the chips in the fridge, or did you just set them in there for the picture?
Total staging just for the picture.
Okay, I was going to say, if that's a thing that...
You don't keep chips in the fridge.
I didn't think so, but when I saw them in the picture, I was like, is that something that I don't know about that I need to...
No, that's how you get them like soggy.
That's what I thought. Man, Bass, Jesus. Defense better be ready behind him. He pounds the zone, but shit gets hit hard. That was low and away, but all right, cool.
Knox is more of a defensive coordinator in the NFL than like a head baseball coach. Usually baseball coaches, it looks like they're half dead whenever they're in the dugout because there's like 162 games.
I haven't seen JP so surprised since he thought that his dad sent a child support check. It actually just turned out to be a letter asking for money.
Or cigarettes, one of the two.
Yeah.
Whichever he can get his hands on.
He's like, menthols in prison are good as gold. If you guys could send some of those, I could get some toilet wine or maybe buy a dude not butt-fucking me for a week. Be nice. Anyway, hope everything's going good, my 7-year-old son. It's like, Jesus, you had to put all that in one letter?
Yeah. Anyway, I hope you're passing kindergarten. That's important. Stay in school.
She's like, the subject matter of this is not appropriate for a child. You know what's not appropriate for a child? Prison. Like, yeah, that's why they're not in it. McConaughey, so the only film he'd done before this was what, Dazed and Confused and that Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie?
Yeah, I think Dazed and Confused was before this.
McConaughey said on Jimmy Kimmel that was the first acting job he ever had, was Dazed and Confused.
Yeah, I think that was first.
But he also did a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. I'm not sure which one. It was like the third one or something.
God, look at that, Angel. She's pretty hot.
Is that a man or a woman?
Yes.
Never mind, just got my answer. Shawing! Is it weird to want to have sex with an angel? Is that appropriate?
No, it's weird to have sex with a devil.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm kind of into that too.
Wow.
It depends. Are you into like hate sex or like love sex?
Yep.
This is the first time this is ever said on this podcast, but Jeff, you need to reprint.
Well, Banner, I'm not married, so I've never had sex.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yo, JP went from like humble kid who you really root for to now like he's fucking holding this guy hostage.
Yeah.
This
You
guy's,
like it, though.
I do too.
After everything,
If there's one thing his dad
it's nice
taught
to
him,
get him a win.
if there's one thing his dad taught him, it's how to work the system.
Yeah, too bad there's not one thing his dad taught him. That's just genetic, I think, knowing how to work the system. Again, yellow. Now I just realized Yellow Hat Guy also has a yellow shirt. What's his obsession with yellow?
Are they playing the A's in this
Yeah,
scene?
they playing the A's yet? Because maybe he's an A's fan.
But still, to wear
Which
all
is
yellow.
right across the street. It's in Oakland, so that's right across the state.
It was like a 12-hour drive.
And? Banner, it's only SoCal to NorCal. It's not like California's the size of like 4 states.
Here's my question for this. He has Mitchell coming up, who's his best hitter.
Yeah.
How many outs are there? Just let Mitchell hit, then fucking pinch hit for Adrian Brody if he has an Angel.
Yep. I agree 100%. You got no outs.
I don't think there's any out.
No, there's no outs.
Why does Adrian Brody look like he's cumming his pants right now? If I saw that, I'd be like, no, you can't go up there right now. So you're going to pinch hit for Latin Billy D. Williams. That makes a lot of sense. That's a sound I love to hear on the Bro 4 Squad podcast. I love the fire from Mitchell, guys. I love it. You can't coach that shit.
That's someone who wants to win. Putting the team before himself.
That's somebody that has clearly already put in a trade request.
Well, he's got a clause in his contract that's on pending on ABs. He needs to fucking get
They are
up there.
playing the A's, so the yellow fan makes sense, I guess.
There's some dude just passed out on the bleachers behind him. Maybe want to wake up because we got a Hemmerling at bat. That's appointment television. That pitch looked down to me, Blue, but all right, fuck.
Brody's fine. He's like 0-2, right where I need to be.
Here's the other problem with these movies. The hack that he just took, a guy like that would not be in the big leagues. I don't care where you are.
Yeah, I don't care how good at defense you are. It's not going to happen. All right. We get a little ridiculous here, but it's still realistic.
This happens in games all the time, Banner.
I saw this twice yesterday.
What I love is that he's doing that to the ball on the warning track, but somehow it's happening in the infield, which makes no sense at all.
It's like a remote control, you know? The hippie shakes? What the fuck is that? When that A's pitcher just, like, you know, slapped the 3/4 of the infield in the face, it made me want to watch Ninja Turtles again.
We do need to do the other two. We need to do 1 and 3.
Absolutely. All right, now
Inside the park home run that didn't leave the infield.
So that guy got hit in the nuts. Let me say this.
No, it's going to be an error.
That's got to be an error.
There's errors.
That's an E1, right? The pitcher was the one who fucked it up.
Well, I think they actually give him like 19 errors. But
we played a team once in high school that, like, literally, if they were hitting, there was no such thing as an error, and they'd always get all conference because they'd be like batting like 668. It was like anytime they'd put the ball in play, they got on base.
Must be nice. Yeah, Banner, you're right. Yeah, that's got to be a major league record. Or a terminally ill patient. Wow, that's a kind of fucked up reference, Ranch.
Has Ranch Wilder been in any other movies? He seems like he'd be in Scrubs or something.
You know who he kind of looks like? And go check out our Rookie of the Year movie commentary because I am all over this dude the whole time. He looks like Rowan Gardner's, like, wannabe stepdad.
He does.
If I wasn't stuffing my face with kettle chips, I was about to say that.
I can't remember his stepdad's name in that, but
start with the B, right?
I say it a lot in it because, you know, I did my homework then, and like everything that I studied in my life, I forgot it the second it fucking ended.
I love Knox in this. It's like, he really came through because the Angels like, yeah, whatever, we won. Who cares?
Yeah, but the problem is, Knox, if you don't believe it, then why the fuck did you pay to get us in the front row?
I don't have to believe it. As long as they believe it, we win. That's all I give a shit about.
Now he's calling Pete Rose right now. He's like, Pete, I got a team you need to lay some fucking action on.
This is a great scene here, too. JP, he doesn't like cars.
How does he get places? How did he fucking get to the game? Tell me that.
They rode their bikes. They live across the fucking street in that ghetto thing.
Why doesn't he like cars? There's some really emotional reason.
Yeah, Gordon Levitt said, well, Glover's like, does he get car sick? He's like, no, he used to sleep in a car with his mom. That's why he didn't like cars. But Glover just said, this isn't some shit car your crackhead mom slept in. This is a Porsche 911. There's a huge difference.
Also, props to your crackhead mom for at least having a car, you know? Most crackheads out there don't have cars.
I wonder if she just parked next to Jewel.
Yeah, they're good friends. Is there like a crackhead parking lot where it's just like...
Save your soul.
And Jewel was giving live performances while they were doing crack together? Surprised the NCAA isn't going to...
Miguel just got placed in a foster home, guys, which everyone's really disappointed, but isn't that kind of the goal, to get taken in by a family?
And by placed in a foster home, we mean he's the janitor there now.
So wait, I'm confused. He got placed in a foster home, but isn't this a foster home? So
she
like,
only has license for short-term care.
So he went from a foster home to a foster home.
It's like going from AA to AAA, though.
It's a double negative. She said that he got placed in a foster home. He's like a really nice family from Northridge. That makes no sense. So a family actually took him in, not a foster home.
Maybe like he's their foster child.
I love that Gordon Levitt said, it's okay, maybe we'll see him in court or something. He's like, and she's like, he's like, we don't want to see him in court. That means he probably like raped or stole something.
He's like, yeah, but you know that's going to happen. She's like, well, that's true. I've seen the writing on the wall for a while.
Miguel, how you been? It's okay. This is nothing. This is just a slap on the wrist. Statutory rape? Yeah.
I like how they went from sleeping in sleeping bags 30 minutes ago to where now they have a full-on Angels sheets.
Well, Miguel leaves, everyone gets richer because that tax money has to go somewhere. Now it's divided among 2 kids.
Banner, whenever you go 8 for 10 against the fucking spread in a week, you get some shit.
Next week they'll have satin sheets. Just watch.
With Angels monogrammed pajamas.
Have like an Angel's lava lamp by their bed.
There's like 2 crack
I'm
whores
just saying, we're
passed out on the
halfway through
floor.
this movie and I'm not near drunk enough, so I'm going to play catch up here for a few minutes.
Nightlife for JP.
That's not funny. I have an Angels nightlight.
You can't see the chick under the cover sucking JP's dick, but when you start being high rollers, like Geiger said, women tend to flock in greater numbers. I've seen it.
Glover's having some hookers come over for the kids.
He's like, look,
JP
you
still
hang.
needs his bear. He's like, I still want my bear to sleep with me. He's like, yeah, that's fine. I don't want her to sleep with you. They charge by the hour.
Yeah, it's like, don't
No,
let
this
him.
is a get in, get out kind of situation.
He's like, they're gonna try and pretend to be asleep so that they can run that meter on you, but don't let them do that. That's a classic trick. It's gamesmanship.
JP's like, can I put a request? Can it be a white chick? I just always feel like I'm doing something wrong when I do it. He's like, yeah, whatever. Sure.
It's like, make sure that she signs all the consent forms before, though. I don't want to fucking get that phone call in the morning.
They're still last place in the division, but yet they're going to sell this game out. That's a good stretch.
But they're
It's
winning.
the Tigers.
They're red hot.
Who wouldn't want to come see Cecil Fielder? Man, JP is decked out. What JP looks like the recruit who like it just committed and now he's got shit on from like the school he's going to. Even though the second he gets there, he's
Still on there.
even though the second he shows up on campus, he's gonna beat some chick and lose his scholarship. Who's starting this one? Bass again? Just throw that guy all 162 games of the year. Who fucking cares?
No,
Let him.
Dan Prince, who's their ace.
All right. I was kind of down to watch Bass just die on the mound.
Instead, we're going to get
That was kind of
Danza.
my dance move at our wedding, actually. I just kind of flared my arms out like an angel. Worked pretty well.
Did you get laid?
Yeah. I mean, it was our wedding night, so she kind of had to.
Nice. Good work.
That's like your bye week. Like, you're not going to lose that week.
I read an article. It's totally unrelated to the podcast, but people still listening will think this is interesting. There was some guy in like Saudi Arabia who, on his wedding night, like his wife didn't want to have sex with him, so he divorced her then. Back to the podcast.
I'm sure women have a problem with that, but come on.
Since we've got Mel Clark, a.k.a. Tony Danza, coming into the game here, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of stats. On Wikipedia, his occupation is actor. I'll buy it. Television personality. Okay. Tap dancer, boxer, and teacher.
He's a teacher now, actually, in Philadelphia or something.
Well, that just sounds like the kid who's like, I'm an astronaut, fireman, dinosaur. Like, okay.
Holy shit! He actually was a 9-3 record as a professional boxer with 9 knockouts, 7 in the first round.
That means
Can I
there's...
see how ridiculous this is, actually playing college baseball? For a pitcher to get ready, first off, it's like a 5-hour thing for a pitcher to even before he throws the first pitch, playing long toss, doing tosses,
Stretching.
but honestly, probably a 7-day thing because they're on a cycle of starts. So their arm rests for 2 days, then they start running, then they start building up their arm back up to start. So to have Tony Danza just being like, you're starting in 10 minutes, and Dan Prince, who has gone through a 4-day cycle, is the fucking most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
And he's on the DL. Not to mention, the pitcher gets a
He has a
scouting
bad arm.
report.
He's like, dude, I haven't even warmed up. He's like, well, you better fucking get warm. It's
Also-
85 degrees out. You're warm.
Also, I know Dan Prince has had the scouting report on every hitter in this lineup, but we're just going to throw you out there, so cool. Good luck.
That'll be fine.
Boehner, to your point about Tony Danza being 9-3 as a boxer, you know the funny thing about that to me? There's 3 dudes out there in the world who can say they've beaten the shit out of Tony Danza in a boxing match. That's a dinner story.
That's true. Yeah, you can hang that in your trophy case.
Put your fucking mask on, dude. No one warms up a pitcher like this.
Well, when the pitcher hasn't pitched in 4 years.
Yeah, so you're going to put on less protective gear? That makes sense.
Guys, remember Little League when your catcher batted in the inning before? So then a dad in blue jeans comes out fucking
To warm you up.
While the catcher's trying to put on everything. That's kind of what this is.
That's
like, come
so
on,
great.
just rock and fire.
Except now the dad in blue jeans is like, you know what? I think I know how to catch this guy. Actually, I'm gonna do the inning. Why don't you just fucking hang out?
Just
He
rock
comes
and
out.
fire.
He comes out, and all he has is like a catcher's mitt, a mask with like a cigarette sticking out of the little cage.
Blue jeans and a polo that says the team's name.
And he's got a beer right behind him that he just sets in the dirt. He's sipping in between pitches.
Because college, I mean, you have bullpen catchers that are in like uniform the entire time, so they come out as the catcher.
This Angel looks like he's new to the scene. He's like stretching. He's like, how do I fucking do this again?
What an amazing pitch. That's what's great about it. It's like, it's okay, it's 0-1, cool.
Dude,
the leadoff always takes the first pitch. You could have threw it up there 75 miles per hour and he would have taken it for a strike.
So we throw the first pitch of the game, or let's say the second pitch of the game, and the crowd gives him a standing ovation. Like, what the fuck is this? Has anyone seen baseball before?
He went 3 starts without giving up a hit in Cincinnati, okay? He's a legend.
Like Tiger Woods coming back to golf right now and just hitting a nice, perfect draw down the center, and everyone's like, my God, everyone claps. Like, he's got fucking 17 and a half more holes to go. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
He hit the first fairway. Big deal.
Guys, I don't know why, but this is a 35% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 4.2 out of 10. That's bullshit.
What are the
We'll
critics?
change that once we become certified critics.
Give me critics versus fan percentage on there, because I'm about to get mad.
Well, I'm just on... See, now you're asking me to actually go to Rotten Tomatoes. I was just on Wikipedia. You're asking me to actually do research. Like, come on, man.
This catcher let's just say he's obese. Even Benji Molina at his worst wasn't that fat.
They did a 30 for 30 on this. Somebody on YouTube, I'll have to look it up, but he actually had a better ERA than the Rookie of the Year kid.
Nice.
And Chet Steadman.
Well, Rowan Gardner joined the team mid-season. Was he even a qualifier for ERA? You know?
Apparently he's a qualifier for fucking Rookie of the Year, which makes no goddamn sense.
Well, and he didn't start.
He was a qualifier for dicking down Julie the cat, that's for sure.
Okay, I've got an answer for you on this, Hornacek. Tomato meter, critics gave it 35%. Audience has it at a 49.
Wow, even the audience fucked up on this one. Why can't people watch a 90s movie and know what it is? I don't understand.
Know what it is.
Like, is this movie like Cinderella Man? No, it doesn't fucking want to be.
Well, I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
That's true.
It wants to be, but it knows it's not gonna be. This is like the walk-on. He just wants to be part of the team. He knows he's not going to ever see the field.
Oh, weird.
But he wants the free shit.
JP has no problem getting in a child services van, but a fucking BMW.
The thing is about this, why couldn't they, Danny Glover, he has a fucking big bus. Why couldn't you actually take him to Angels Stadium and play it? Wouldn't that have been fun?
They're more comfortable when
Babe Ruth comes up to bat. When Babe Ruth comes up to bat, I'm a little confused. We'll get there in a minute.
That kid behind Danny Glover is 27 years old. Of course, he makes himself the shortstop.
Oscar Mayer Wiener truck. Why is that in the mid-cities of California?
That's called product placement. Heard of it?
Some family with food stamps is getting like 800 hot dogs for the week.
They won a contest.
Just boils the shit out of them for the kids. It's good for them.
You know, you're looking at all these cars, and I bet one of these kids was conceived in one of them.
I think you misspoke there. I think you said only one of them wasn't conceived in it.
My bad, thank you. What the fuck is up with this kid's collared shirt? He's choking up like David Eckstein right now.
It probably is David Eckstein.
Plays it one!
The little things are right. That one dude has a Yankees jersey and a White Sox hat on.
Yeah, no, you took it out of Babe Ruth coming up.
Detroit shirt and a Brewers hat.
And a Brewers hat. It's absurd.
Geiger, it's called hedging your bets.
I guess that's an NL and AL team at least.
At this time, Brewers were AL.
Were they?
Mm-hmm.
94?
Definitely, 100% AL.
I got us on this.
I think they moved in like 2001 to the NL.
Another reason why California sports sucks is because everybody that lives there is from different places, which is shown in this scene.
Did he say run home? This kid's an
Yeah.
orphan. There's no way he knows his home.
Yeah, they were in American League Central in '94.
When did they move to the NL?
Well, I mean, now you're asking me questions I don't know the answers to.
Yet.
98?
Okay. A few years off.
Todd McConaughey could act.
He could fucking go get it in center field, you know?
So this is still a home run right here, right? Like, it's impressive that he caught it.
That's pretty funny.
I want
think
you
that's
guys to
funny.
take note.
Well, it's just like in Major League 2 when that Japanese dude jumps on top of the fence to catch it. Like, is that a home run?
That is a home run, yeah.
It's
If
gotta
it's
be.
past the yellow line, it's a home run.
But if it's past the yellow line, but if you just have your arm up there, you can take it back and bring it back in.
Right, but if you are standing on the other side of that yellow line.
Only if your whole body is. If your arm is, though, it's fine.
Yeah, but if
He
you
looks like
but if
he's
you
running
climb
with
up into the
fucking,
stands,
like he
isn't-
shit his pants.
if you climb up into the stands, isn't your whole body on the other side of it?
I don't know.
Man.
See, this is why baseball is dying. Is because we don't have players like that slide, get up, and then just Donkey Kong their chest.
Yeah, and have diabetes. That's a big part of it, too.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, if Bass was a real pitcher, I'd be all about him. The
100%.
antics, he has fun with it.
That's a balk too, right?
Yeah, you can't motion towards the plate without throwing the ball, which he did 7 times.
That newspaper just said, "Angels fly together." Come on, Disney.
Yeah, hey, Disney, retread harder. You can't. Well, that's an ejection. He literally punched
that a
that guy in
double
the
play?
face.
He got him out twice.
There's no way that dude was digging for first as hard as he could.
What, when he threw the glove?
No, the guy running on that double play for the Tigers.
Yeah, there's no way when he throws the glove that he's gonna get him out.
Who did that?
Even if the Angels catcher was running to first, he'd still be out, or he'd still be safe.
Are we supposed to believe that he threw that glove like from second base to first base?
Yeah. Also, as they're moving up the stands, it says American League West, but yet I think they mean the wild.
I thought it said wild card on that. I could be wrong.
Well,
Wild card.
the first time it said wild card. The second time right here it just said West.
Why would there be 2 umps behind home plate?
I wonder what Christopher Lloyd died of.
He's still
I
alive.
think he was like,
Still alive.
no, I mean like in this movie, because he's an angel.
Are angels
Oh.
former people?
Yeah, they talk about it later because Mel Clark may or may not die.
Oh, he's going to
Spoiler.
submit his application?
Well,
What-
Banner,
what are
everyone just tuned off now because they fucking know. Thanks.
They're like, oh, well, I didn't realize this was a spoilers commentary.
I'll put it in the description.
But
What
it makes
movie-
sense, though. 30, 40, 50 years from now, before I'm going to die, I guarantee you I could throw a complete fucking game shutout. A week before I'm
At least once, yeah.
So do they have an Angels phone? Like, Jesus Christ, Knox should just come. This can't be legal. If those kids want to play college athletics, there's no way. They've already violated so much NCAA shit.
Well, Joseph Gordon-Levitt doesn't have a shot. JP could maybe play college athletics.
Why? What's that?
Why? I don't understand.
I'm just looking at body build. Joseph Gordon-Levitt has that fat neck and also, some other stuff.
What's the other stuff?
Yeah, I
Name
don't.
one other
What?
stuff.
Yeah, I need.
Just
I
mainly
need, like, an example.
attitude related and, mainly attitude. Huh.
No, I feel like he's like
Just
the
say
motivator.
athletic ability. We'll know what you mean.
Athletic ability. JP just has some extra muscles in his legs.
JP seems more
that's
like
bitch.
an athlete, like just a straight athlete. Gordon Levitt seems more like maybe a backup quarterback that does all the little things right.
Guys, he's the first one in the gym, last one to leave.
If I didn't see that his dad was just a deadbeat meth dealer who banged 10-cent prostitutes, I'd say he was a coach's son, but he's not.
The only way to fill an Angels stadium is to tell all these people from California that it's for a movie, and then everyone's here because everyone in California is an actor.
So-
Especially in '94.
Even if you ask for more pickles on your cheeseburger at Jack in the Box, that person is an inspiring act.
Guys, we replaced yellow hat, yellow shirt guy with tie-dye shirt old woman. Look for her in the background.
I already saw her.
Makes no fucking... Hey, is it Dress Like Cotton Candy Day? No? Then what the fuck are you wearing?
I love Knox. He's like, I don't care if Roger has a court hearing to see if his dad's never going to come through. We need him here.
We're in a fucking pennant race. JP's like, I can make some shit up. I took some acid earlier.
He's like, yeah, start Mitchell, who's your best hitter, your cleanup hitter, start him. Like, okay, thanks. You know what I hate is people come up with, like, all-star starting nines for baseball teams from movies, and no one from Angels in the Outfield's ever in there. Mitchell has to be in there. He's a power-hitting third baseman, and you need power from the corners, and he's really athletic.
Yeah, but other than that, it doesn't have a whole lot going for it. I mean, unless you say, hey, I need the Angel, like an Angel from Angels in the Outfield could definitely make the team.
Dude, in court, he's wearing his leather jacket, white shirt, and jeans. Like, he doesn't care at all. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah, he's got biker boots on.
It's like, listen, lady, I fucked the chick.
I'm surprised he didn't light up.
Take care of him. I don't know what more to tell you.
He's like, I'm not proud of it, but, like, I'm doing what's right. So I should get some credit for that, right? It's like, next time I get popped for dealing.
I love how there's going to be a next time he gets popped for dealing. It's like, we just know.
Look at Gordon Levitt. He's like, hey, have you seen the Angels are in first? He's like, yeah, I saw. Listen, keep your grades up. I'll never, ever see you again.
I wish his dad was like, what kind of fucking tie is that? Like, I'm really supposed to assume custody?
Like, you're wearing a leather jacket in court.
I'm shocked that Gordon Levitt doesn't have an Angels tie on right now.
That's only if they make the playoffs, Banner.
Oh, my bad.
That shit.
My bad.
Guys, for some reason, maybe because I'm a little drunk, this actually is kind of hurting my feelings, the way his dad fucking acted.
It's a little sad.
Jeff, that's because your parents is divorced. Me and Banner thinks this is
hilarious. If you were actually saying that, it would hurt my feelings, but you're only quoting Neighbors.
I'm only quoting Neighbors.
Is Latin Billy D. Williams on this fucking phone?
Oh, man.
Fuck.
JP's crying. He's like, I'm not used to losing. I'm black. We usually win at sporting events.
What? What does that mean?
What's Danny Glover doing? Why isn't he in movies anymore? Is he just retired, or?
Yeah, he's in I've seen him in a few things, like, really sparingly, but I think...
He was in one of the Saw movies, wasn't he?
The first one, yeah. He's actually really good in the first Saw movie. Which, by the way, by the time this is released, this will be out, but check out Ronnie Cycli and mine's review of the original Saw. It's pretty intense.
Ranch Wilder.
Why would you be handing a business card to a fucking 5-year-old? What's he going to do with that? And
look, let's be honest, guys. Can JP read that?
There's not even contact information on that. What good is that doing you?
I'm just asking, can JP read it?
Definitely not. But Banner, you give me a business card that has no contact information. Like, why are you passing it out? I don't know. You can just tell me your name.
It's got a picture of him on there, so that's kind of weird too, right? Like, why does Ranch Wilder have his own logo?
It's called marketing. Heard of it?
No.
JP's got a big fucking head, dude. That hat is like baseline for when I was a kid. Even if it's a kid size, I would go at the minimum like each hole matched up with the dot, but probably more than that.
I actually really like that hat though, where it has the logo on the front, but then on the back it has angels over. Like it was meant to be worn backwards.
Yeah, you get pussy if you wear that.
I'm a fan of those hats. I'm actually gonna Google that shit right now, and I'm gonna make a really ill-advised purchase on Amazon.
Maggie's gonna need new tires on that car. It's never gonna pass inspection.
And both the brake lights are out. That's a serious problem.
You think Knox tapped Maggie
Probably see like a pity fuck maybe, because she has to deal with these shithead kids.
Maybe old Mark Gray slump buster.
God damn it. They're not in a slump,
We're on a
though.
5-game losing streak. Come on.
I love how all of a sudden JP's just over that fear of cars when it's not convenient to the plot.
If you watch, it's true.
It's a Woody wagon. It's like a station wagon. It's not an actual car. It's different.
If you get the DVD extended edition, there's another scene, but Disney decided to cut it out. I'm not sure why, but this is basically where Danny Glover's like, listen, I know you thought God and angels existed, but they don't. So everything in your life's going to suck, and you're just going to have to get through it, and you're going to die one day, and nothing's going to happen. But we got a game tomorrow that we need to win, so I need you there. And they cut that out, so I'm not sure why.
It's like, but if you want to avoid a lot of the pain, you could just end it now. What?
Like that tree, I was checking this tree before you got here, and that branch could support your weight if you just put up a noose.
Easily. If you tied a noose around that thing, branch would not snap. Mission accomplished. Not to mention all the attention you'd get.
Please do it after, the ALCS.
Yeah, let's look at sometime like late October. Danny Glover loves these kids because, like anything in life, you can fucking deal with it if you can just walk away when you're done fucking dealing with it. Maggie
kind of like JP's dad.
Yeah, exactly. Like, well, I mean, he's in prison, so he didn't really walk away so much as he was handcuffed and escorted away. But the sentiment is still consistent.
The drugs were his, though, in his car. They were somebody else's.
Guys,
he didn't know how they got there.
These are marijuana plants. Guys, these are marijuana plants. This needs to be addressed. Maggie's growing a shit ton of pot in her front yard.
She's got to subsidize her income somehow.
Guys, can we talk about this? This is the greatest scene ever. Because he just says, I don't believe in angels anymore. Because if you pray to God that, the angels will win, but then something doesn't happen, you just don't believe in God anymore.
Yep. God's like Santa.
It's like, once I don't get my way, I just don't believe in it any fucking more. So
God's like Santa. That's going in the Bro Force Squad Hall of Fame as a quote.
Yeah. We should put Santa in the Bro Force Squad Hall of Fame. That guy's a fucking legend.
Why is he not in there already?
I prayed to God for a raise like 3 months ago, and I got a raise. And then next I prayed for like a really sweet car, and I didn't get it. So I'm kind of giving up on Christianity.
Yeah, God's on probation with me right now. Unless
1 for 2 is not going to cut it for me.
Yeah, sorry, God. This isn't a batting average.
Fucking JP over here made the paper because he told Ranch everything. He's like a fucking little Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, but in his defense, he didn't know that he did that. He's like, I wonder who fucking told him.
What's a source? I don't know. Let's think about it. How much do you think... This is what I always wonder about, like, the Mighty Ducks. How much do the Angels pay to get in, like, a movie like this?
I don't know. There's Maggie hanging up the clothes. Must be a day of the week.
What she does best,
This guy's so from Texas. He has like an Asian housekeeper too. God damn it. This guy is not from California.
How dead is this actor now? He's got to be the deadest of dead.
I got your back on this.
From eating raw meat and smoking cigarettes? Probably, yeah.
Ben Johnson.
I guess
he died in 96, so he died 2 years after this. He was born in Oklahoma.
Will Clark had more time than him after this movie.
Hi-oh!
It's insane.
Good work. So he's been dead 21 years. Unless he died, like, at the very end of 96.
No, it was April
like yesterday,
96.
though. Seems like yesterday that he died.
No, it feels like 21 years ago.
Since JP's told the source, dude, there's no way he'll ever be in Ray Lewis's Entourage. Or Chris Carter's Fall Guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's the exact opposite of the guy Chris Carter was talking about at the Rookie Symposium.
You know your problem? You talk too much. You talk too much. You think too much, too.
JP's got to figure it out because he's not smart enough to be a student, but also, if you're a snitch, you're not going to last on the streets.
See, this is what I don't get. The owner's like, hey, if you go with this Angels nonsense, like, you're done being the manager here. Because this is California. We're a liberal state. If this was fucking Texas, that shit would fly. But out here, we got Jews and everything. Islam's like this. You can't say that.
It's weird, though, because he's from Texas.
We think. He's got to be. There are Cowboys in California, but it's not over in L.A. like Oceanside. It's like way close to Arizona line.
He was the actual actor was born in Oklahoma, so it's basically Texas, right?
I have subtitles on. I can't hear, but does he have like a twang accent at all?
Yes, bad.
Yes, bad.
Okay,
like
so
really bad.
He calls him partner all the time.
And he's just said what in the Sam Hill in that last scene. Wow, what's going on? Adrian Brody, look 10
What if George
years old.
Knox just pointed his finger? I have never used Angels. Period.
I'm not here to talk about the past.
I think you're misremembering some things, guys.
I think Maggie misremembered what I said.
Yeah.
Like, what? Why is everyone turning around that they're coming in? Like, no one knows who they are yet.
Because they know
No,
Detective John Blake.
he was a source in the book or in the story. Of course, they know who he is.
Why does JP have a bow tie on?
Because he's about to
It's
commit
called
to college.
fashion.
I bet Nick Saban's already recruiting JP.
That's the same fucking tie you wore to court. Jesus Christ, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, get a new fucking tie.
That's the problem. It's disgusting.
I bet
He
that's
said
not,
Saban's already
that's not his
recruiting JP.
actual, wardrobe either. I'm guessing that was passed down from Maggie Reynolds' house.
So when does Maggie send Joseph Gordon-Levitt to St. Swithin's when Bruce Wayne walks in with that hot chick?
Later.
Just later? I don't get a time period? That's it?
What if this is on First Take? Angels? Angels in the outfield.
We talk about
George
angels.
Knox. I talked to his mother last night over dinner.
I spoke to a service worker in the foster child industry. Why are you talking to those people?
Yes, Skip Bayless over there. I don't know if there is or is not angels in the outfield.
Every word gets its own sentence with him.
I know. I was like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Excuse me, I'm Maggie Reynolds. I run a foster care. Hey, let's listen to what this person
Hey,
says.
let's let her interrupt this sports press conference.
Her and her.
What's your
She's got a-
name? What's your business here? And are you single? What? Just answer all
All
those
three are
questions.
equally important questions. Please answer them in the order they were asked.
It's awesome. In '94, everyone was Christian. Just like, whenever you're in third grade and you're celebrating Christmas at school, and if you weren't,
It was actually, you had a Christmas party and not a holiday party.
The good old days.
Man, no shit. Quick story, guys. When I was in kindergarten, it was my mom's turn to bring cookies. It was the week before Christmas vacation. She brought a bunch of Santa Claus cookies and stuff like that. And we had a girl that was a Jehovah's Witness, and she started screaming and ran out of the classroom. And my mom's like, did she not like the cookies? And my teacher said, and I quote, no, she's just weird. She doesn't believe in Christmas.
But here's the thing. What does Santa have to do with your fucking religion? Because if he has...
That's my mom that question. And then my mom just went, oh, everyone should believe in Christmas. Like, she felt like sorry for her. It was awesome.
If a fat guy giving out presents somehow violates your religion, let me just give you a blanket piece of advice. Get a new fucking religion. Yeah.
No shit, get a new one. You can change. It's not, the thing that's great about it, it's not like divorce or taxes. You don't even have to fill out a form. You just have to change. Like right now, if Jeff wanted to change religions, he just did it live on the podcast. Congrats. You're this now.
Guys, I just read a little bit of trivia here that this movie was released less than a month before the 1994 MLB baseball players strike.
So this was the baseball we had to have. By the way, this is your I am Spartacus moment from the fucking team. I love it.
Asian surfer chick in the bathroom.
Dude, how
Now I feel
fresh
like
is that
it's
suit
California.
that Bass has on?
I was going to say, Neil McDonough could double as the Riddler in this fucking movie based on his red hair and the way he's dressing.
Also, huge plot hole where the owner's like, if you say you believe in angels, you're fired. That's not true. You can rape, kill, and butcher people, but if you're winning, it's fine. But if you kneel during the anthem and you're a shitty quarterback, you're not going to get a job again.
Oh, so he is Jerry Jones.
Pretty much. I hate when people say that about Kaepernick. They're like, it's because he kneeled during the anthem. It's like, no, it's because he can't complete a
fucking
fence.
Sucked.
That's why. Michael Vick killed dogs, but he could still run, so that he got back in the league.
Yeah, if you can help a team win, no one gives a shit what you do in the NFL. Now JP even has
Is there a hotter thing than a chick that you know is not a virgin dressed as an angel?
Yeah, they're good girls, all right?
Just made some mistakes.
Just got a little lost along the way. Guys, this is a quick watch. We're almost done.
I know. This is what's great about this movie, though. George Knox, his character development's fantastic. He was a dick, but then once he started winning, he was a better person. That's life.
So McConaughey's in this a lot. I noticed this when he stood up at the press conference. Does he talk at all in this movie? Honestly.
He has like 3 lines and that's it.
But he's just like always there.
That one scene where he said, I felt like he took me by the arm, Skip. Like, how'd I do that?
We've all asked that.
You don't need McConaughey to talk, Jeff. You got Danza in this motherfucker.
Good point. And Brody with the fucking part in his hair.
Why are the White Sox the bad guys in every movie? And this guy has a Hitler mustache. That batter just has a Hitler mustache.
Do you think that was part of their punishment for throwing the World Series with Shoeless Joe? They were like, you're going to be the bad guy in every kid's baseball movie in the 90s.
Okay, I guess that's what we deserve. I don't know.
Well, at least you owned up to it.
Way too much time on that throw. There's no way.
Yeah, that crow hop took forever.
Yeah, he pumped it. He shouldn't have pumped it. Get the ball.
This is Disney though, just flexing their muscles. Because can we all agree that Walt Disney really didn't like Jewish people at all? Didn't he have Nazi stuff in his room or was found?
What a fucking play by McConaughey. And yeah, I believe he was fairly public about that. Yeah.
I just ruined Banner's life. Who frequents Disneyland a ton, but it's fine.
I believe his body's still frozen. He could come back soon.
Actually, if you believe in Christianity, all's forgiven. So.
You're good. Here's Ranch having trouble. Oh, someone's getting hot. My subtitles just called it the ball pen. This isn't a fucking McDonald's.
Wish it was. Also, thanks for that drop. Go check out our review on Rotten Tomatoes on The Founder, written by me.
You'll love
I actually watched that last night. Geiger, very good.
Not too bad.
Yeah. Keaton is fantastic.
I love Keaton.
We'll probably never watch it again, though. But
never watching it again. Never. No.
Guys, Latin Billy D. Williams up again. And can I just say, he can pick it at third.
He can. And his hair is great, too. The Jerry curl.
This was what Sosa looked like when he first came up in the bigs.
Yep. Except Sosa had the earring that had the chain down it with the cross.
I know Bonds did. I didn't know Sosa did too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sosa had something similar to that.
Wow, you dick a fastball like that, you're gonna fucking pay for it.
I watched this movie 2 days ago, and I don't think they go into depth too much on this, but I think this is a one-game playoff to get in the World Series. I think, or not to the World Series, but to the playoffs.
This is for the wild card spot.
Yeah, I think it's the last game of the season, and winner goes.
We need to do a major league movie commentary at some point.
We've been saying that for years.
The first one's actually really good.
Yeah, I don't want to do the
second one. Back to the Minors.
I'll do the first one.
Me and Banner love Back to the Minors.
I love Back to the Minors too. What are you talking about? That's a pod classic.
Jeff hates Back to the Minors, but me and Banner really like it. So maybe me and him will just do it.
Sounds about right. Intercepted.
McConaughey, shoelace catch.
Why did the announcer say intercepted? Get your fucking sport right or pay the price.
I love this, Gordon Levitt's the dude on the sports team who's so nuts. They're just dude, he's nuts, but he's really good, so we'll just kind of let him go. He's talking to fucking weird people.
He's in the corner, just...
He's like Carlos Zambrano, basically.
Or Jose Mesa, rest in peace.
Jose Mesa, yeah.
Wow, yeah, I forgot about him.
Mesa time.
Great Indians closer. Every time I heard his last name, it made me want to go to a bar and drink a Corona and get chips and salsa for some
Wait,
reason.
I'm not thinking of Jose Mesa. Who's the guy who pitched for the Royals and Astros who was like a psycho and he passed away? He was a starting pitcher. Not Jose Mesa.
Lima?
Jose Lima, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
It's Lima time. That's what he would always say. Rest in peace, Jose Lima.
He's dead?
Yeah, he passed away like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 years ago.
So he's an angel now. He's probably helping baseball teams right now as we speak.
100%. But he played for so many teams, it's tough to tell who he's helping.
So right now, Al just informed Gordon Levitt that Mel Clark has
Clark's
2
gonna die.
months to live. But
I don't think when I watched this as a kid, I realized that, like, oh, Mel Clark's gonna die.
Not to go too deep in this, I mean, I think we've all been part of, like, a death in the family, and we've seen someone with 2 weeks to live. There's no way they can pitch a complete game.
Yeah,
Not
unless he
even in a
dies
family
like...
Yeah,
cookout.
but let's be honest.
Like,
He should have been pulled in the 5th.
Banner, he's not on a pitch count this time of the year. You just got to run him into the ground.
there's no shame in your fucking starting pitcher going 7 strong innings and leaving with a lead. There's no shame in that. That's actually what you would, if you would ask a manager, like, what do you want your pitcher to do? I want him to go 7 strong. I want him to lead with a lead. That's it.
Like, no, complete game or nothing, right?
Lima died in 2010.
When Al said that, though, Gordon Levitt's like, oh my God. He's like, don't worry. He's well taken care of. He's like, yeah, but he has a kid and family. He's like, yeah, his wife's about to divorce him anyway, and that one kid's not even his, so it's fine. He wants it this way.
But he's not going to find out that kid's not his till the kid's 18, and at that point, we've already spent $300,000. Banner, I got to give you credit. You've been awesome with the facts on this, so thank you.
Hey,
This
look,
is his movie. He's a huge Angels fan.
you have no idea. I'm ready to go. We've had some backhanded complaints about, look, you guys don't really know your shit, which, look, get off our back, Uncle Banner, okay? And I'm just
Basically,
proving
you're
a point.
Without Uncle Banner, the pod would not be where it is today. We need him.
No, not at all. Not at all. He literally called me the other day and was like, you guys drive me fucking insane. You guys know, like, half of your facts, and then you just guess the rest, but don't give a shit if you're right or not. And I was like, yeah?
That needs to be our new, paragraph on our pod whenever you click on it.
Yeah, we know half our shit, and the stuff we don't know, just shut the fuck up because we don't care.
Yeah, we're just going to make up.
That's pretty much what I told him, and he said, you guys are stupid. And then he hung up on me.
And then he called you back. He's like, but actually, I liked this review and this.
Yeah, but
one hitter in the major leagues that just wears one batting glove.
Is this John Olerud at the plate? What, like a fucking limp-ass first baseman? I'll hit 320 with 4 home runs. Well, that's
and
a power
every time
position.
McConaughey runs for a ball, his hat falls off just to show Hollywood I have the greatest hair ever.
Hornacek, you remember when we worked grounds crew for our college, and that one college player had he wore lumberjack, leather lumberjack gloves as batting gloves?
Banner, do you remember the time that we were raking in, the 5th, and our third baseman the inning before tried to bunt for a hit and got thrown out and thought he was safe? And as we walked past him, you said, you were safe, man. And he freaked out and goes, I know, I was fucking safe! Starts yelling at the third base ump and got tossed. And when we came back under the tunnel, Banner goes, I'm pretty sure I got him ejected. Because he turns to the ump and he's like, yeah, I was fucking safe. And the third base ump's like, I didn't even call you out.
The one thing I miss, Hitler mustache batter again. The one thing I miss about college sports is whenever you'd strike out and go back to the dugout, and you're trying to. It's almost like you're a fucking politician. You'd be like, that was fucking low. That wasn't a strike. And they're like, yeah, we know, man.
Look at this Jeter. He has Jeter-like range.
He is safe though. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, he was safe
up in the bullpen.
You know what?
I'm guessing is their closer since it's the 9th inning.
Guys, would it kill the first baseman and maybe fucking stretch and try and pick that? Jesus. Why does Joseph Gordon-Levitt act like he has to decide who's coming into the game?
Because he's basically the manager, right?
No one wears 2 batting gloves. It's so unrealistic. Oh, let the ball get deep and go a little oppo-popo.
Once again, McConaughey's hat fell off. Look at that hair.
Damn, that's a nice play.
God.
Ben Williams can pick it in center field. I think he swings a wet newspaper, but
He's not a very good. I mean, you're paying him for his glove, not his bat. We all know that.
He's got some speed. If he gets on base, you know he's stealing, though.
the problem is he's got like a .313 on base
I
percentage.
love this, dude. Look at the hitter. You just hit him in the back. He's so pissed about charging him out. He's like, yeah, I did that on purpose to load the bases for the best hitter on your team.
Clearly.
With a 55-mile-an-hour changeup.
And his nickname's Hit or Die, and he has a fucking Cobra with a... Dude, come on. Come on, dude.
100%.
And why would... Okay, this is at Angels Stadium. Why would they put the thing on the Jumbotron that says...
I know, why are they
Hit or
trying
Die?
to jack up the stadium on the... Yeah, that makes no sense.
This
I
guy's
don't
like a
understand.
poor man's Kurt Russell.
It'd be like calling Chipper Jones Chipper at, like, a Cardinal stadium. We call him Larry there.
Do you really?
Everyone called him Larry. Remember? That was his real name. And he
I know.
hated it.
But I didn't know that you guys like.
I didn't know that that's like what they put on the Jumbotron, though.
Yeah, one time they put it on the Jumbotron. I wasn't at the game, but I saw it on the stadium.
Did he get mad about it?
Yeah, it
I
said
was
Larry Jones.
That's foul. That's foul. All right. Well, we know he's
Just
cheating on the
warming up the
fastball. We know.
Hey, everybody shift over. He's going to pull it.
No, because this isn't fucking Drysdale in the Dodgers back in '56. It doesn't matter if you go the complete game; you still get the win.
This is the
Bit on
90s. They
that
didn't
in the
believe in
dirt.
closers back then.
All right, guys. We've gone hard in. I say we go soft away right now. Get him to roll over on it. All right. Good idea.
Couple more fingers on that pitch. Get some miles per hour down. Throw a little change.
See, this is what I love about movies because you never see it in real life. The pitcher who's obviously hurt or obviously tired, clearly making it apparent on the mound by like grabbing his arm, like in Rookie of the Year. Here, he's like, "Fuck, I'm hurt."
Well, Lloyd just said during playoff games, Angels don't fear at all.
Where the fuck was that pitch?
In. Almost hit him, which actually would have walked in a run. He should have wore it.
Okay, you're a pitch ahead of me then. That last one was in, yes. The pitch before that,
Yeah.
the 1-1 pitch, that
Yeah,
was
you're a
strike.
pitch ahead of us, Geiger. Pause it for like 3 seconds.
Okay.
The 1-1 pitch was a strike, right? Banner caught the top of the zone.
Yeah, 100%. 100%
Now,
it was a
granted,
strike.
the fat fuck catcher can do a better job of framing it.
Yeah, but he's also consistent. The ump's been
Is he
calling it
hitting
like
the
that
ball
all
a
day.
ton right
Yep.
now?
Just hit the ball.
He just hit it. Went down and got it.
Okay. Can I say something right here? Ranch just said, deep ball, this could be the game. Where is this game played at?
Yeah, no, it can't be the game.
They're
They're
the
the
home
away
team.
team.
They get the last bat. That makes
Yeah.
no fucking sense
Well,
at all.
in his defense, and you know I'm a ranch defender through and through, if a guy hits a grand slam in the top of the 9th inning, it's probably going to be the game.
It's not the game, though. You still get that. You still get a bat at the bottom of the inning. 'Cause
Right,
you're the home fucking
but if a
team.
team
That's
goes
why
up...
it's not called a walk-off. It's called a go-ahead.
Have they ever played a road game through this whole fucking thing? Was their second into the season back-halfed and they got all home games? This makes no sense.
They played 81 away games to start the year, and then just, all July, August, September was at home.
He's like, I got an idea. This works for a lot of people at church. Let's just fake that the Angels actually here so they believe that they did it themselves. This is the worst scene in this movie.
You know what's funny? I just thought of this. This is a great connection. In True Detective, Matthew McConaughey says, if the only reason people are religious is for some divine reward, those people are a piece of shit. And now, he's a hypocrite because he played on a team that the Angels explicitly helped. It's disgusting. He's like, no, I don't even mean in the game. I mean in life I've got nothing left. I'm going to
But
fucking die in 11 minutes.
Usually a coach comes out, a pitching coach or a head coach is like, how you feeling? He's like, man, I'm good. I can go another inning. He's like, no, you're tired. But a pitcher's never said, I have nothing left. And the coach is like, yeah, you're fine. Like, no, you got a full bullpen. They're ready to go.
Yeah, most of the time they go out and they're just stalling to get the bullpen more time to warm up, right?
I think Grady Little and Pedro said, I got nothing left. The Yankees are my daddy. And he's like, I'm going to leave you in.
What I want to know is later if you told Mel Clark, actually an angel didn't help you out, you still believe in Christianity, he'd be like, no, what? He didn't? I did it myself? No, I'm good.
Yeah,
I
what
guess
if
I don't have to go to church Sunday.
you want to know how this movie stops dead in its tracks? Mel Clark just says, "Well, I'm an atheist, so it's not really. I don't really care."
What if right now they're actually talking on the mountain? He's like, I don't know, evolution makes a lot of sense. He's like, yeah, but angels are here, so I'm not
He's like,
sure.
think about it. Think about it, Skip. A frog crawls out onto the land. He starts walking on two legs. Like, no, I agree, Mel. It makes total fucking sense. But
And
I
we
need
do
you to get
look
one
like
more.
monkeys sometimes.
But I need you to get.
Like, haha, angels, yeah, man.
God, McConaughey. I hope he doesn't, because here every actor has to do these movies at the start of their career. I hope he doesn't look back and like regrets this.
McConaughey, I guarantee you he probably doesn't like talk much about it.
I wish that somebody, like, when they're going to interview him for doing his next big movie, and they're like, so, like, what were your thoughts on Angels in the Outfield? And he's like, what?
Let's be honest, as all
I
three
just won an
sports
Oscar.
fans, if you would tell me right now before football season, if I would like cut my wrists and pray to some satanic god that the Raiders would win the Super Bowl, I would get off this pod right now and do it.
Oh,
So,
100% we would do it.
like, come on.
100%.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay.
When people say there's no such thing as superstition, I always go back to that Bud Light commercial. It's only true if it works, or it's only weird if it doesn't work.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
Lucifer or Lucifer? Like, just who do I need to get my blood on?
I'll pray to the fucking pillow on my bed if it'll help the Seahawks win some more
After
games.
being a kid, born and raised in Kansas City, and the Raiders went 0-2 against the Chiefs, yeah, I'll do it. Let's go.
That guy not Latin Billy D. Williams? I know I've said it 15 times, but I'm 4 beers deep and I feel more confident than ever that that's a good.
Guys, I think this is the
Whitfield.
first. This is the first commentary where I haven't got stuck on something.
But I am.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
Mel
stuck on something.
Mel Clark's
Geiger,
hat is like
Not on
JP's
his head.
hat size. They need to switch hats. It's not big enough for him.
well,
Like, barely
JP
on
has
his
his
head.
ears tucked in his hat, so his is way too fucking big.
Yeah, JP thinks he's Juan fucking Pierre over there.
John, yeah, JP has the ears under his hat way before it was cool.
Ugh.
Say this about Mel Clark: when he
should have
finishes,
taken this. That's low.
that's a can of corn. That's just a routine double play grounder.
Yeah, because a hit back to the pitcher we've seen him catch before, but I've never seen a pitcher dive for it. No one has that good of reflexes.
But I'll
That's
say this:
insane.
the way Clark finishes his delivery, he's in good fielding position. You know.
This is awesome. Danny Glover comes out, hugs him. Everyone, the Angels won. Finally, Christianity won.
About fucking time. I'm still not over the Battle of the Crusades.
It's like, you did it yourself, Mel. Also, you're going to die in a month. He's like, that's awesome.
But it doesn't matter because I got what I wanted out of you. All right, before we do anthologies, I got to piss and grab a beer.
There's a scene after this, though.
Yeah, it's we're not even done yet. I'm pretty sure they go and they play football after this as well, right?
Is there another one after that? Do they ever play basketball?
I don't think so. I think they have
Angels on the
Angels in the hardwood. I'd give that one Angel hardwood. I think they have Angels in the outfield and Angels in the end zone and then Angels in the infield.
They have another baseball movie?
Yeah, they two Angels in the infield.
Huh.
Yeah. Pretty dumb.
Maggie's like, what happened? I was watching Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. Did you win?
Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Maggie seems like a girl that's like beating her cast while watching Wheel of Fortune every night, though, too.
Yeah, she's definitely a Dr. Phil, like, 3:30 in the afternoon. Hey, Dr. Phil's on. Quit fucking bothering me. She's like, hey, we're going to start eating more kale because Dr. Oz said it was good for you.
It's like, Roger, someone's going to adopt you. He's like, oh, that's cool, I guess. Is he an Angels fan? Well, he is now.
Yeah, he is now, but he also might be like a Pittsburgh fan because they're really trying to sign him next year.
You know, it'd be a really dark sequel. One of them gets adopted by a New Jersey Devils fan, and they have to like worship Satan to help the team win. That should have been an anthology.
If this was real life, though, how many teams would be fucking trying to just pay for Roger? Be like, hey, man, come to our team. Just bring your Angels with you. Danny Glover's like, I'm gonna adopt you. This is a great scene, honestly.
You know, the director has earned it through what he's shown us with these
Danny
characters.
Glover, who has been known for having a terrible temper when he loses and things don't go his way, but he's been winning for a while, is going to adopt these 2 kids. I guarantee you he's going to be fired by the All-Star break, and the kids are going to be kicked out of his house.
Best case scenario. Worst case, but probably more likely, is they stay in the house and get physically and mentally abused. He's got a temper problem, he's got a gambling problem, and we haven't seen it on screen, but I guess there's some sort of drug or alcohol-related issue there as well.
It is weird watching it now, I guess, with all the child illegal touching stupid people, but it is kind of like weird seeing Danny Glover. It's like, you helped me win, I'm going to adopt you, let's all hug. It's just kind of weird. I don't know. Christopher Lloyd.
You know, we didn't get a lot of Lloyd, as much Lloyd in this movie as I remembered, and I missed more of him.
He said they're always watching, even when you masturbate. Remember
Especially when you masturbate. What?
Wow. Well, guys, that was Angels in the Outfield.
Hell yeah, it was.
Great flick.
How are we feeling? We all feeling good?
I feel
I'm feeling
great.
good.
That was fucking incredible. It's always good to go revisit these movies.
It is. It is. But, guys, what's better than revisiting these movies?
Sex.
And adding another movie to this.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah.
So, I'll start us off. My movie is going to continue this story. It's actually a sequel to this movie.
What?
And I'm following Al. That's right, Christopher Lloyd's character. Now, in this movie, he doesn't pronounce himself as an angel, but he does a little Make-A-Wish Foundation charity work, and he goes to a certain individual that's a rocker, but just isn't that very good at it, and he really wants to know what life was like back in the 50s.
Can't blame him.
So he goes and meets up with a little guy named Marty McFly and takes him back to the future.
That's Back to the Future. That's the exact plot to Back to the Future.
The Robert Zemeckis 1985 film. That's an actual movie that's been made.
No, it's a Make-A-Wish Foundation thing, and Marty McFly is no. Oh, excuse me, not Marty McFly. It's Michael J. Fox. I'm sorry.
Well, what does he have, like a disease or something? Why is the Make-A-Wish?
Yeah, it's Parkinson's.
Oh, okay. How dare you try and use Back to the Future as a tax write-off? It's disgusting. But will probably work also.
All right, Hornacek, what you got for us?
All right, well, I don't think there's any debate. I mean, it's they're beating us over the head with it at this point that Angels in the Outfield is connected to the Nolan Batman trilogy universe, right? Like, no one here can even refute that, correct? Didn't think so. So we all know Joseph Gordon-Levitt becomes Detective John Blake. God, it's so fucking obvious. It kind of gets annoying in this film, like how much they reference it. But what happens to JP? I mean, he's basically has as much screen time as him. We don't know what happens to his fucking character. Yeah, we do. JP, look, he falls on hard times. Apparently no one wanted an unathletic African-American kid to be adopted, so he ends up on the streets, running the drug ring. Where's the drug ring the most profitable? Gotham City. No news there. Next thing you know, he gets a gang name. He starts murdering people, and he gets a taste for blood. He calls himself Gamble, because his whole life is just rolling of the dice. The last we saw of him was in The Dark Knight, and he's the guy who the Joker says, pretty soon little Gamble here won't even be able to get a nickel for his grandma. Turns out his grandma is Maggie, who we saw here, who recently passed away at the time, and he took that pretty personally. And of course we see how the Joker kills him by, presumably it was off-screen, which I still think Nolan should have shown it, gets a knife stabbed down his throat and murdered. And that's the happy ending of JP. And I would like to make his origin movie basically his descent into drugs and the entire crumbling of his life. I don't have a title for it, but it's depressing as fuck. That's my movie.
Don't we kind of know where his dad was? Isn't he the guy from Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah. Tim Robbins' character. Geiger, what do you got?
Mine is just a basic sequel. It's called Angels in the Outfield Again. So the Angels are back again. They got Gordon Levitt. JP can even kind of see Angels a little bit. And the White Sox are like, it's more about the White Sox. They're like, dude, how can we beat this team? It's kind of a Moneyball aspect. Like, they're trying to move people around, trying to get good prospects, trying to get, good free agents. So finally, they're playing the Angels again in the playoffs. And the GM has a great idea. He trades his 3 best players for 2 minor league players to be named later. And the only person that could defeat Angels, Tim Tebow from Single A. So basically, it's the Angels versus Jesus Christ's favorite son, Tim Tebow. And no one really wins. It's like an apocalyptic movie and the world ends and everything like that. I don't want to give away too much of it.
But it's like, how can you trump Angels? Let's just get the Angels' boss's son to fucking show up, and now all of a sudden we have a bit of a debate going on. Love it.
Tebow gives a Tebow promise right before, like, the ALCS. It's fucking awesome.
Wow. Game, set, match.
Guys, we are the Bro Force Squad podcast. This was a world-famous movie commentary over Angels in the Outfield. There's another beer, so keep the party rolling after you leave us. Don't forget to check us out on our website, www.broforcesquad.com. Subscribe to us on YouTube and iTunes. Go ahead and leave us a great or shitty review, your choice. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at BroForceSquad. Till next time, I'm Brian Banner for Matthew F. Geiger and Jeff Hornacek. We'll catch you next time. It could happen.
It could happen. No, JP, it couldn't. Let's fucking be realistic.